allowed to take a camera into a store?
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out. Thank you.
Cam, what do you want to get?
Chocolate Extreme, of course.
Chocolate Extreme?
Yeah, I brought my own cash with me, so. There we go, we're good.
Okay, we can try that.
Talk about these subjects. Food, friends, we can do family, your favorite things to do as a Canadian, and what you do for fun. Something to that extent. 5 random things that all begin with F.
Random things. Trevor, you're supposed to be going downstairs and video cameraing my dad.
Oh, it's okay, Megan. Just
Okay. So, I guess we can start here, and we should make like small points for each one of these things.
Yeah.
Because you've got enough topics there. Now it's a matter of just get rid of what you don't want to talk about, and maybe how long is the presentation supposed
It's
to be?
gonna be like 15-20 minute thing. And it's like
You know what? Well, there's different things. You should talk about artists, like different painters that we have, and musicians.
I don't think I could do that very long.
We have some really famous artists. Like, is it the Group of 7?
You have to tell them about Manifest. And play them some Manifest songs too, while you're at it. He's Canadian. 1,000 Foot Crutch. They're Canadian too,
You got
right?
Bryan Adams. You've got Anne Murray.
Nope.
Celine
1,000 Foot Crutch is
Dion.
American.
So we're filming everyday life. So I'm gonna film you doing everyday life stuff.
Oh,
Yes.
you picked a good time.
Oh yes. Well, it's more interesting than say like getting ready for work or something. So what are you doing now?
We are soundproofing the new theater.
Nice.
Actually, I think I just destroyed a piece of soundproofing.
Oh. I was contemplating soundproofing my new sound room-like thing I made, but we decided that all the stuff I do in there is more or less digital stuff, and we didn't really need the soundproofing, because I mostly always have headphones and stuff. And being too small of a room to actually record any acoustic instrument, it would have horrible echo and stuff, so we left it how it was.
I was just thinking this would be good practice for you, being how you're into recording video and music and stuff.
Yes.
You're going to have to do this one day in your place.
Yes.
I could leave the rest for you if you wanted to practice some.
Oh, and I might just stay behind the camera and practice my filming.
Oh.
You know.
Well, I sell lots of music and films, and then you just hire somebody to do it.
Yeah. See, I can make a very good soundtrack for a movie without ever actually having to record anything acoustically. So how long have you been doing this today?
Oh,
all day. And how long do you think you'll be spending on it more?
Another couple hours anyway.
Okay.
I don't know if I will tonight because the sun's gonna go down pretty soon. And
It gets pretty dark in here then, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, with just the work lights.
as soon as the sun goes behind the houses to the west of us here, it just gets dark real fast.
Well, it looks like you got a lot accomplished today.
Oh yeah.
That's good. And so then you're putting up the ceiling? Or are you doing more wiring stuff? Or?
Yeah, I ran out of speaker wires, so
Oh yeah, I've done that so many times. I keep wanting to put my speakers farther away in my room, and like on either side, and then 4 speakers, and never end up having enough wire.
Yeah.
And then I found a bunch of wiring from when my dad had speakers like 30 years ago. That was useful.
Was it actually good for speakers these days? Or?
It worked as well as any speaker wire that I had, to the point where any lack of quality that I would have got, I wouldn't notice at the volume where I was actually playing it at.
Oh yeah.
And the speakers were good enough that, I don't know, they weren't too affected by it. So,
You're not supposed to have to tape it in here, but you're not supposed to be stuffing it through holes like this either.
yeah. So you're just putting the padding up there to kind of isolate it?
What's that?
Are you just putting the padding up there?
Yeah.
Okay, because I know looking through different soundproofing options when I was looking into it, there's all like the actual rubber, airtight kind of stuff you can also do, but that's a huge hassle because you got to airtight basically everything.
Yeah.
But when you just had the padding, it absorbs it all really. You don't have that problem.
I really hope that stuff stays here.
Yeah. The last thing you want is stuff not where it should be once you finish up the ceiling.
Yeah, really. After the ceiling's finished, I'll never know anyway.
That is true. You'd be like, well, it's very good for soundproofing, except for when I stand in this place upstairs, I can still hear it. We found that when we basically took the wall out and moved it back and then put it back and didn't actually finish the wall with all the finishing and stuff, and it ends up being less sound isolating than it even was before, which is kind of funny because we were contemplating actually making it fully soundproof.
Yeah. Well, this product's actually made for soundproofing. So.
Well, that's nice. We were looking also at some like sheets that you drape on the walls that kind of, basically they're thick, heavy blanket-like stuff that's made for isolating the sound and kind of stopping the echo and stuff that makes it better acoustics in the room, as well as takes out the kind of
This kind
sound
of
you get.
deadens it.
Yeah, it'd be very similar to this except for just a blanket thing that you could move, which...
Hope he didn't get... Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And what was that for?
This that we're doing?
No. That room where you're...
Basically I took my closet and took out the back wall and moved it back to make a small room to put my electric keyboard and compact electric drum set in, so that I could have a kind of area apart from my room to do my digital recording stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of nice because my room might not be clean, but I just open up my closet, step in there, and then I'm in a nice environment, clean and well set up, and all my cables are there, and I don't have to worry about finding space for a 72 key keyboard, which ends up being fairly large. When we got it, we're like, well, we really only need this big of a keyboard, but this one's only like $30 more, so we got like the upgrade, and it comes in, it's even bigger than we thought it would be. It's like this giant keyboard thing.
What else do we do?
The point.
Drinking, drugs.
Go to Dairy Queen.
I got bored down there.
What about a picture of like your school and what Fort St. John looks
Yeah,
like?
I wonder if I have any of the school in here. No, we'll just go with it.
Megan likes to cheat and use Google.
It's a good plan. There you go. Down. Excellent.
Oh, now I remember. We don't have any actual pictures of the outside of our school.
I do. Tons. Like tons.
Then why do none of them ever end up online?
I don't know. Because we have a physical yearbook, not a digital yearbook. It's the one used that's on the cover of the grad slideshow disc that you would have.
I have yet to watch that thing, to be honest.
Okay, we'll
Same
make
here.
make note of it to get a picture of the high school.
I could throw that in with the cross Canada photos.
Sounds good. Megan, quit kicking my table.
School.
If it was in Slovak, it would be proper.
School and the pictures of Fort St. John. It's like get a Google Earth picture or something like that.
There also aren't a lot of really good pictures of Fort St. John on Google either.
Go around town and take pictures with a digital camera.
See, a lot of them are all like the ribbons, like, yeah, that's Fort St. John.
Yeah, the river.
But that's pretty much what
My brother made a video clip of Fort St. John. Like of just, yeah, it's basically a movie of Fort St. John that he posted in. Great job. I could ask him if he could dig it up again. And he did it very professionally. Yeah, and then with that, and then with the Camp City Hall, I think, that gives up about like what, 8 minutes of your whole slideshow? So, is this what you have so far or something else?
copy and
One of
paste.
our tree fell down in the backyard from the wind.
Really?
Yeah, back by the fire pit.
Ooh.
It broke down by the base tree.
What are you talking about? Did highlight everything on
Can I order you guys a pizza?
Tammy
Copy.
has ways.
Uh-huh. Okay, new slide. Okay. Ah! Every mouse, there you go. Yay! Every laptop has different ways how it
Works.
functions. Yeah.
Man, I should actually read this. Isn't too much I can say about now.
You can read it later.
Oh, I'm just trying to make sure that I have something positive in here.
What, were you dissing Fort St. John the whole time?
No, I'm just making sure that I have good things.
You still videotaping us?
Yes.
This
Our
is
lives
us.
are just that interesting.
We went through a tape and a half this morning.
Really?
That's an hour and a half.
This is us going through and doing Rotary present. Oh, Tammy helping me with the Rotary presentation
Anyhow, I'm going to take control over the situation right here.
of the situation.
Ooh, it's getting
We
dramatic.
don't need this stuff, right? So
No.
I'm gonna delete this slide. And this is going to be the probably title page. Okay. New slide. So I'm going to call this flag. I'm thinking, or have like
Pardon me. I'm gonna now quickly
Canadian
read through here and
flag.
read on our flag.
for the